friends, welcome back, and this is Nook. So today I wanted a super simple dinner. What I was going to make, time just got away from me, so it didn't happen, so we'll have that tomorrow instead, which is okay. You know, that's one thing about meals and all the planning, you can switch things around. I really seriously need to get back to the whole meal planning thing. It just was a lot easier for me. Things were out of the freezer, things were here, they were from the store, wherever they needed to be from, and thawed out, obviously. So I have a couple more of the hamburgers, and I've been really wanting like a sauteed onion hamburger with some pepper jack cheese. I think we have some pepper jack cheese still, but that's what I've been hungry for. I wanted to make some french fries. I couldn't find them anywhere in the freezer, so we're gonna have some tater tots. Mark doesn't like tater tots as much, but you know, I do like tater tots over french fries myself. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring it down here. I'll be doing the burgers again, actually in the Combi, because you guys like to see things in the Combi over other things right now, because the Combi is one of the newest things out. So I'll go ahead and bring it down here, and I will be putting this on the Combi crisp. So I have water actually down below, because anytime you cook with a Combi, or the Combi side, you need to have water down below. So I'm going to go ahead and put the hamburger pieces down here. And I'm going to go ahead and put onto some of my steak seasoning. That's what we like to have on the burgers. It's got like salt, pepper, garlic, and such. So we like to do that. Now, any of you that's not been following me, and this happens to be a new Combi video, you will see what I'm doing here, so hopefully that will help you out. I know a lot of new people are getting Combis, so it really helps. So anything that's on the left hand side when you put this up is for this left hand side. You put it on the right hand side, everything's on this side. The Combi meals that you need to have the water on is on the left side. So this one, if you haven't had a Combi yet, everything when you do cook on the Combi side, something has to push this button down. So I got the hamburgers there and the water, and then I'm going to go ahead and put the tater tots above. Now what's going to happen is I'm going to have to take these tater tots out, because those burgers are extra thick and it's going to take a little bit longer. So I still cook my stuff at a 350, and I actually will make sure I go down to Combi crisp today. Bring that back down to 350 and go ahead and hit start. What happens is these buttons come across here for a minute while this is actually warming up. Then the time will start and the cooking will start. Meanwhile, I do have my fan going, and that's to actually blow the steam from the Combi, and I do have that in that support me page on my comment section down below. I'm going to go ahead and get this cut up here, get some butter to get that onion cooked up. I'll bring it over to that counter. Alright, well I guess I should probably get the onion cut first. That might prove to be helpful. Now, if my daughter was here, she'd be like, oh yes, because that's one of her favorite things. Is she likes onions, but she really loves the sauteed onions. I can see that, and I definitely do like to do that once in a while. I do love onions either way, so it doesn't really matter. So this is cut up, so I have the pan already on the stove. I'll bring you over. Alright, so I have the pan going. I cut off a little bit of butter. This just came out of the refrigerator. Washed my container last night. Still don't understand how two people can go through so much butter, but hey, whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and break up the onions so it's a little bit easier to get these cooked. And I don't know for sure if you prefer yours like with that. No, I don't know for sure if Mark's going to put barbecue sauce on his. I don't know if he's just going to put Miracle Whip or whatever. Bree eats hers with the barbecue sauce. That's how I'm going to be eating mine. And hopefully, like I said, hopefully I have some of the pepper jack cheese, because I do like the pepper jack cheese with this when I do the barbecue sauce. You know, each thing is a little bit different, and that's okay, right? Now this is obviously going to be too much onions, but I can make this into something else, you know, whatever sauteed onions are left. Get the onion juice off my fingers. And then pretty much what I'm going to be doing is sauteing these, you know, to get them translucent. And I will bring you back. This is going to take a good probably 3, maybe 4 minutes. And I will bring you back when that's done. Alright, so the onions are done. I go ahead and put that in here. Now, Mark has decided that he wants to have eggs on his sandwich, or on his burger. So the onions are done. I'm going to put a little bit more butter in the pan. And he's going to attempt to try to use the stainless steel because he likes to use non-stick when it comes to this. But I'll have him make up the eggs here. Alright, so he wasn't completely happy with how the eggs turned out, but he'll eat them that way on his hamburger, so we'll make those up in just a couple seconds. Okay, note to self, when we made these, we were cutting them off those log things when we bought this hamburger. I told Mark, I said, because obviously it's frozen, and, you know, other reasons, this just takes a lot longer to cook this way. I said, let's not do that no more. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of onions on mine. Ugh, everything went everywhere but where it should. And there's your thing for your eggs. Put the onions back on the burger, which they don't want to stay. But I could take my fork over to the table, so that's okay. And then throw a little bit of Sweet Baby Ray's on here.
That's a big burger.
And my burger's done. And then you could take your burger over there. Okay. And then put some tater tots on here. Now I don't know why this time the tater tots, part of them got more brown than others, which is okay. So there's my tater tots. Put my, oops, that's not my ketchup.
Ultimate burger right there, guys.
And then there's my ketchup for my tater tots. So this is just a regular hamburger with a sauteed onion with the barbecue sauce, pepper jack cheese, which I did find in the fridge, and some tater tots. So this is a really super simple meal. We just sometimes like this. I can remember the days back in the day. My grandma, before she passed, she would always eat hamburgers. And I'm like, why? And then my mom, before she passed, before she moved in with us, she would eat hamburgers almost daily. And I'm like, why? But as I get older, I understand why. Because for one thing, it's fast. It's somewhat healthy. You can choose how you want to, you know, dress it or not dress it or whatever. And it's got the protein that your body needs. So I can see why, you know, both my grandma and my mom did this. But I think it makes it nice once in a while. I mean, I could probably eat, seriously, hamburgers probably a couple times a week, minimum. Because I like them. I really have always liked them. So I hope you enjoy dinner today. Like I said, it's something simple. But I do really love me a hamburger, and I do like sauteed onions, so that's even better. So you all have a very blessed and wonderful day.